Hey everyone, welcome to the Anime Kingdom First Impressions and Review. This one is on episode 1 of Hidan no Aria AA. I don't know how you say it, to be honest, but that's what this review is on. And to be honest, actually before I get onto that, let's talk about what this anime is. Obviously, I have watched Hidan no Aria. If you haven't watched it before, there's actually a season 1 before this, and this is actually just a spin-off, not a second season. I actually, when I saw that this was going to be, I saw Hidan no Aria on for this season, fall season, I was really excited. And then I found out it was just going to be, spin-off. And I was like, oh, okay, so, maybe this will still be good, Turns out, to be honest, my first impressions of this episode is not so good. No. First off, the main character from Hidan no Aria, the first season, was pretty much Kinji and Aria. And Kinji is not in this. He is in it. All the characters are in it. Shirayuki, Kinji, Riko, I don't know if she was in the episode. Reki was in it. They were pretty much showed brief moments of them in it, but they are just all side characters. None of them are main characters, and I just feel like that's really bad. Aria and Kinji are such I love their relationship. I love the just how the season was. It was a romantic comedy action kind of thing. I know actually people didn't give it too much of a good review for the first season, and I could see why for certain things, but I still think it was a good anime. Not the best anime, but definitely it was still a good anime that I did enjoy. I did love the characters. I did love the character development and everything. And to watch this side story kind of thing, it is spin-off. I don't like it at all, because it feels like all that character development we went into is gone. All that stuff that happened is gone, because Aria is completely not, she's completely different, pretty much. She's got a kind of more cool demeanor than she was in the first season, and I feel like that contributes to having Kinji as the main character. Him and her are one in one. You need both of them. Without Kinji being the main character, I feel like Aria's, her personality is not complete. She's not complete without him. And that's how I feel, to be honest. It's kind of I don't really see it. She's completely a little different now. I mean, still acts the same in certain aspects, but without him, it's a huge different thing. And that whole romantic comedy kind of thing is not in this. This one is mostly an action adventure kind of anime, and it's centered around this girl named Akari. And so far, she's the main character besides Aria, and I do not like her. So far, this episode is not a good showing for her. She's kind of irritating, whiny fangirl. She just idolizes, Aria to she has a poster of her, wants to be just like her, has the same gun as her, and she wants to be pretty much, partnered up with her in this kind of thing. And that's what happens in this episode. Her trying to partner up with her and Aria, trying to test her out and stuff. And even throughout this thing, it shows she can do certain things, but it would look like it was full on luck. And by the way, that luck was really weird. She pushed Aria out of the way, got hit by the car, and somehow took the keys out of the ignition. How? But yeah, so far I don't really like her character development in this first episode. Maybe it'll get better as we go on, but so far I don't really like her character. The story of this is pretty much, like I said, she's pretty much partnering up with Aria and everything, and Aria sees something in her that might be bad. We don't know for sure yet. Probably see more about that later on in the next coming episodes. But yeah, the story so far doesn't really strike me as anything wow. The music, really good. I love the opening, I love the ending. Those are both really good. Animation wise, the visuals, it was better than the first season, but not by a lot. And that, considering the first season came 4 years ago, it better be better. But yeah, this is like 4 years ago we got the first season, and I really wanted a second season, and we didn't get it. Instead, we get this. It's a spin-off. But I'm thinking, hopefully, I'm trying this out as much as I'm not really caring for the first episode so far or the main character. I'm going to give it a try. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully this gets more hype. Hopefully it does well, that maybe there will be a second season. Because I did love the first season, and would love to have a second season with, Kenji as the main character and all the stuff back to normal. Because this is just a spin-off, a side story kind of thing. But overall, it's an okay anime. The action was really good. I like the action part. Could get better. Hopefully it will get better, because it was pretty good in this one, but I would like more, considering this anime is more about the action than the romantic comedy that we had in the first season. I expect more from it, But overall, that's my general review and first impressions on this season. It has good music. The opening ending was really good. The visuals were okay, better than before. The story, I'm not too sure too much about it yet, but right now I don't really see any I gotta watch this kind of interest going into it at the moment. Characters, Aria is a good character, but I feel like I said, without Kenji, she's completely different, and it's not the full Aria that I like, and I don't like Akari so far. So that's and that's pretty much how I feel about this, guys. Hopefully this does get better as we go on. I'm hoping for it to get better, so not just because I want to watch a good anime, but because I want to see a season 2. If you guys have not watched season 1, I say watch it. You don't really have to watch that, honestly, to watch this. So far from what it seems like this is just a complete side story. Maybe they'll probably end up showing more of the characters again, side characters, which were the main characters before. So maybe watching the first season would be good. I would recommend watching the first season. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. I liked it. And hopefully if this does well, then we will get a second season. And yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion and first impression and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you have different opinions, good, bad, different, or not, then feel free to comment below, and we can discuss how our differences or similarities between how we felt about this first episode and how we feel about the season overall, how it's going to be. And yeah, till next time, guys. See ya.